Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video. I am working on a 6x12 pocket page layout with photos from my trip to Boston. This one, I also have an insert here, if I can pick it up. There we go. And I want to use the business card of where we stayed. It's this cute little card. I love that they have the building on the front, so I need to find a background card for that. This one I've already selected. I want the green and I want to have room to journal so I can write about it. So I already have that. I also have an empty pocket here. And I think I want both of these to be gray of some type. They don't have to be solid gray. They could be patterns because I already chose to do this one, put the photo on there, and this has a gray pattern. Now I don't have another one that's this exact pattern, but as long as it's close and the color works, it'll be fine. And then I picked out a couple other cards that I want to use. A lot of these are from Kelly Perky, and I'm sad because she has announced that she's not going to keep her shop open after a few months. I think it's going to close in April, I think is what she said. So no more products, sad face. But I think these are from her, double-sided here. I liked the blue, so I wanted that one. Home Away from Home, also blue on the other side, but in this case I want black because I've kind of got a blue, green, black thing happening. And this one maybe wasn't from her. It feels thinner and she tends to use some heavier cardstock, but I love the fact that it said, "Shut the front door," because I have a picture of the front door. And then I had picked out this one as well. This is from the Kelly Perky set, and I figure I can just mark off what we had. We had a king bed, and then we had a pull-out sofa, so I can check both of those, and that makes it kind of fun. Actually, you know what? I'm looking at this. Was this a queen? This might have been a queen, not a king. I'll have to look it up in my receipt, in my email, to be sure. But that's what I'm starting with here. So a little bit more than normal because I have two full sides here plus this. But this is all what I'm starting with today, and we'll see what happens. I have selected these two cards for the gray backgrounds that I wanted. One is obviously much more bold than the other one, but that's okay. And let's see here. Ooh, I don't know why, but I don't like that there. I wonder if it's because it's too much white near the white. I like that one better. Let's try this on there and see if that's going to be okay. It kind of helps, actually, that it covers up quite a bit. Yeah, for some reason I don't mind it here. I just didn't like it there, but here it's okay. So I think that's how I'm going to do that. So I can glue that on. But this, I have no idea what I'm going to put here. I'll have to go through my embellishments. I think it needs more than just stamping. So I'll have to go through my ephemera and embellishments to see what I can put there. But at least this is a start. I have attached the business card and I put it in the pocket because I don't intend to do anything else with that. I really love the cuteness of the business card, so I don't want to mess with it. So I'm just going to leave that. But I do have room to stamp on some of these other photos. I have room here. I could add washi plus embellishments. So I have a lot of options here, given that I have, so many pockets. We're talking 12 pockets just here, plus then these to fill and possibly add stuff to, and that's kind of a lot. So I have pulled out a bunch of different travel stuff. These are actually just circular elements. Some of them are travel related, some are not. Some are just blank or have lines for journaling. But I might want to add a circle element somewhere because this is very linear. I do have this one little circle here, and so it would be nice to kind of maybe have a match for that somewhere. I have some tags. I have tons of stickers, regular and puffy stickers, and then I have this package of just like miscellaneous die cuts and ephemera that are all travel related. So I'm going to go through there and just see if there's anything that fits the theme, the colors, and the style. So far I've found a couple of things. I found these two elements in there. This one just says telegram, and then I have this camera that's in gray. It is very close to this color, but I figure if I layer them maybe like this and kind of use it as a fun element like that, I could either use black pen around the outside to make it pop, or I could do a pop down underneath to make it 3D. I'm not sure, but I think I want to start with that. I found this, which I love, but I don't want to use it here. I'm going to set it aside, and I want to use it for my pictures of the Boston Library because it's a very iconic room, the main reading room there. Lots of people will recognize it from pictures they've seen, so I want to save it. So I'm actually going to put a note in my little notebook where I keep ideas, and I will save it for that. So glad I came across that. And then I actually found one other thing here. This is just a little piece of chipboard that I had left over from a Cocoa Daisy set. I think that's who made it. And I thought I could maybe do it right here. I was thinking I was going to do washi, but I could overlap this, and it's kind of funny because it says picture this, and then here's a mirror, and you can see my reflection there. And we also have this mirror where one of my friends and I are in it. So I just thought that it might be cute to include that, and it's green, so it works with my color scheme. For this card, I've decided to do the telegram flat, but then use pop dots to raise up the camera part so that it'll look a little 3D and it won't be quite so much gray on gray. I also found this little flag pennant thing in my pile of ephemera type stuff, and I'm thinking I might do it right up here. I love this card, but the top feels really blank. It's very black and white and kind of boring, even though I love the saying. So I think I might just put that in the upper corner like so, and then it'll bring in a little bit of that green, and these will be opposite to each other on this page, and I really like that effect. I have pulled out a stamp set here. This is also from Kelly Perky Travel Words 2019, so fairly recent. And I want to use the one that says love this place, but I can't decide if I want to do it like right here on the sheet because it would show up super well since it's white, or here, which also would show up well. I'd be tempted to put it in one of these corners, but I already have this kind of to the left and right, so I'm thinking I should do this, but then it's on top of the chipboard. So I'm torn. I'm going to mess around, kind of hold it up there, play around, and see what I like. And then I know I also have a stamp somewhere that says check-in. I think it says that for hotels, and this was an inn, but same. And I think I might want to use that either here or here. So I'm not sure, but I'm going to play around with it and see which direction I go. I have two more things I think I might want to use. I pulled out this, which just says Traveler, but it's green, and I kind of like the look of it against this black, but I'm not sure that's where I want to use it. And then I pulled out these stickers, and I thought having the blue arrow right here, just in the bushes here, would be cute, and it would bring in some more blue, but then it's right next to this. So then I thought, should I do the blue here? But it's kind of too dark. Could do it here. I'm still trying to figure out where to put all these, but I do think I want to use both of those elements. All right, I think I'm changing my mind on where this is going to go. I think I'm going to do the Traveler right here, and all it will do is just cover up that chair, not a big deal. And then on this side, I actually chose to put the blue arrow there so that when you're looking at it, there's some blue brought into the middle section, but it's pointing at these photos. So I think I'll be happy with that, and I'm going to adhere this next. Remember how I said I wanted to use a circular element? I think I found one in this sticker book here from Mambi, Me and My Big Ideas. This one, it's just very dark, and I think it's black. Let's look. It's not. It's like a purple. Well, shoot, never mind. Now I can't use that. Well, I was disappointed with not being able to use that camera, but as I was flipping through the rest of this sticker book, I found these. This one is black and white, and it has a subtle pattern on there, and I'm wondering if I can get away with attaching it up top, but just a little bit, not this whole thing, that'd be way too much, but just a little bit to overlap up here, and then it would give a circular impression, but I wouldn't have to use the whole thing. So I'm going to hold it up to it and try it. Hopefully it works, and if not, I'll move on to something else. Okay, I used only a little bit, and I like that. Normally I would cut it off, but since it's a sticker, I figured I would just fold it over and use the rest over here so you don't see it. But yay, it's on there, and I like it. It's just enough of a black and white pattern to bring in a little visual interest, and then I'll check off with black ink, so that'll work. And I'm thinking I might be done. I'm going to take one last look at everything here, see how I feel, and then I'll make my final decision. All right, I do think this one is done. So I'm going to do my close-ups now that everything's in the pockets. So this is the left-hand side. There we go. And the insert. And then the right-hand side. All right, there you go. Oh, you know what? I thought I was done. I think I lied because I just looked at this. I only had one thing that I added to this side. Everything else got added to the middle and the right side. Ah, shoot. Here. I think needs something. All right, I'll see what I can do. I went into my phrases, and this set is all the green, blue, and purple that I keep together. And look what I found. Check in, which is perfect, and it's blue. It's not the same blue as all this, but it's pretty close, so I'm going to use it. So I think I'm going to take this card and do that with it. And then it'll tie in some more blue on this page. It'll make this not so blank, and it'll all go together. Now it's really done. So here it is with that added, and I love the way it looks. I love the color that it added. It brings it all together, and it's a perfect phrase for what we were doing here. So now it's really done. Thanks for watching, everyone.